everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you are a friend coming back to hang out, thank you, I appreciate you. We are going to an estate sale today. We started out on this particular day, it was a Saturday. I was with my Aunt Beth. We started at a church rummage sale, and if you missed that, I showed you our hauls from that sale on Tuesday. I will put that right up there. You can go check it out. We started at this crazy church rummage sale, which was the best. And then we went over from there to the Shops by the Lake, which is where we have two booths. We are in booth number 54 and in booth number 108. If you are in the area anywhere near Painesville, Ohio, take the road trip. Check this place out. It is an awesome place to shop. 150 booths. We have two, and I highly recommend spending part of your day there. So we're going to start over there. I will show you our updated booths, take you around, show you some things. If you see anything you like while I'm over there looking around the booths, let us know. We both have things there, and I can let you know about a price, or I can pull something out of the booth. My aunt lives really close to there, so she can run over and grab stuff. Yeah. So act like it's a little bit of a virtual shopping trip. I do want to do that sometime in the future, maybe even live, so that I can kind of take you around and show you what we have over there. That would be fun. That's been a suggestion, actually. And I heard it. It's going to be a little hard just with as many people as there can be around there. But today I'm going to start. I'm just going to show them to you. And like I said, if you see something, let me know. So why don't we get started? Let's go over and see how our booths are looking at the shops. Let's go. So we got some things updated here in the booth, and wanted to show you. If you see anything you like, it might still be here. This is a new display that Beth just set up with some tools. I love this box. Beautiful. Some nice old stuff. Look at this awl. Gumball handle awl. I love that. I said gumball because it looks like a gumball.
Oh, okay.
Look how cute these guys are. Cute owl. I love him.
He's an Otagiri.
He is an Otagiri?
Yeah, he's not marked, but I've seen several other ones just like him.
Colorful little racer cars. Set of 4 for $7.50. That's a good price. Cute little wall pocket. Look at that. No. I found him at the bins and then I gave him to her because I didn't want him. Is that the one I found?
Yep.
Then we got some rearranging done here on the wall. Let me back out here. Move some stuff around so I could hang these pretty wrought iron pillar candle holders. And then of course, this new piece here. I think I put 30 bucks on it. Yep. Got my Audubon clock up. These were all recent thrifts. I did some hammering on the wall, so now everything's a little crooked. Straighten things out. Brought in a new mug rack, moved some stuff around. The yardstick that you see right here is part of a sale on this day that we were here, and you'll hear my aunt and my cousin talking about it. I showed this last week or the week before, this little woven rug. Look at this great birdhouse that my aunt has.
Find anything? She's recording. So behave yourself.
Oh, hey.
You know how we have Pirate Coin Day? Well, somehow they got all these rulers. So today is Ruler Day instead of Pirate Coin Day, and they all have a number, and you get your discount, and then you get to take the ruler home.
There's my dolls that I found a while back. Here's another owl that we love. It needs a little candle in there. It'll shine up in there. And got some wonky salt and pepper shakers in here. Those ones I just got. I'm surprised these guys are still here. These little birds on a nest.
So I can only get one ruler, right?
Yep. And you have to buy something to get a ruler.
So that is this booth. Let me get out here a little bit. Looking nice and filled. Like I said, if you saw anything, it might still be here by the time I put this up for y'all to see. Let me know. Here's that pupper. Yeah, Beth is close. She said she can run over and pick it up. All right, let's go take a look at the other booth. This is how this booth is looking. This is a story yet to come. We'll start over here. Might recognize that. That was a recent find. I just sold all of my McCoy strawberry canisters, so I moved over some stuff. Look at how cute these are. These are made by Goody, and they are brand new little slippers. This, I can't believe this is still here. It's a beautiful cake plate. These guys are shedding. Stop shedding. Got some cottagecore stuff in here. These cute little pieces. My new red cubby up there. You can see I finally brought this piece in, so now we can display all of our rolling pins. Looks super cute. Got kind of a linen corner back here. All our cute linens. These pieces are actually my friend Cindy. She found those, and they are original DeGroot pieces. They're gorgeous, and I'm hoping somebody who lives on the lake is gonna want these. They're absolutely phenomenal. I have $120 each on them, but it's about time to lower the price on those. This is a new display unit here. It's a 4-tier kind of steel. Be cute outdoors. Surprised I still have this big ram. He's really cool. And look at him. This is my aunt's. He's a bank. You put the coins right in his mouth. I love him. Got this little kids shelf down here that I love. And I'm surprised this guy's still here. I've had him a long time and I love him. It's a little hedgehog basket. Little peacock shelf there. Also surprised that that's still here. I have some owls. I just brought in this Pyrex. I love this little jug. And yes, the oven stove here has a story to it that I will soon tell. But that is new to the booth. New, somewhat new, a couple of months. It's a pretty little piece. Yep. So that is both of our booths at the moment. And then from there, we had an amazing sushi lunch and with my cousin Jenna. And then we went to this estate sale, and we had seen the estate sale posted. We weren't sure we were going to spend any money there because things seemed a little high. But we were surprised when we got there, and we did find some amazing things. So there were a lot of people, and in some of the rooms that were quieter, I did take my camera out. But when I'm around people, and especially since like there's multiple floors, right, in a house, there are people working the estate sale on each of those levels. And so you really don't want to, have your camera out and be looking things up and, taping things. So I only did that when I had a little bit of privacy, but I did capture some footage that I will share with you. And then of course I'll share everything that I grabbed, and I grabbed some amazing things. So stick around, we're going to do that. As I mentioned before, if you saw something that you can't live without, let me know. We'll pull it out of the booth and we'll figure out a way to get it to you. All right, so now let's go over to that estate sale and see what we found. Before we go into the main house, we started in the garage, and I found a few things in the garage that I'm gonna share with you. One was a bucket full of Pez. They had this marked $18, and when I took a look from the top and kind of counted, I could tell that there was somewhere between 40 and 50 Pez in here. So when I did the quick math, I knew I was getting them for less than, say, 40 cents a piece. And that made it worth getting them. Because I thought even at the shop, I can put these up and sell them for a few bucks a piece, which I have done. I've sold a couple, at least 2 or 3 Pez dispensers over at the shop. There are some series in here. So there's like sets where they might be for Halloween or Easter or Christmas. And there are some that glow in the dark. There were also some Disney ones in here. So here's Puss in Boots. There were lots. Like I said, there ended up being 50 of them. There aren't any in here that are truly valuable. I know I say this a lot, but if you want to learn about the value of Pez dispensers, go to eBay, filter by sold, and then sort by highest. And you will see that some Pez dispensers go for a ridiculous amount of money. If you're out and about and you don't have a resource to look up values, the one thing that you can look for is a Pez dispenser with no feet. That dates them early, and those sell pretty well. Take a look on eBay. That is your best way to learn. I'll tell you what, a friend of Irf's brought him a dispenser. It was still in its package, and it was from 1976. It was a bicentennial Uncle Sam Pez dispenser. Did not have feet, was in its original cellophane, and I ended up selling it for him because he's an older gentleman. He doesn't do eBay, and I knew that it had value. So we started it on auction for $99.99. It ended up selling for $430. There were 14 bids. That just goes to show, you never know. If you find a Pez dispenser, especially if it doesn't have feet, maybe older, maybe a little bit more rare, keep your eyes out for them. Some of the sets in here that are like 4 or 5 of them in a Halloween series or in a holiday series are gonna sell pretty well for $15 or $20 for those 5 pieces. I will probably wrap them up, put them together, and sell them all in the booth rather than go through eBay because there's so many listed. I think since I've seen some sell at the booth, I'll go ahead and I will just kind of over the holidays put these out and see them sell there as well. Also in the garage, 2 cloth teak Santa Clauses. Cloth teak means like paper mache. So if you find something that's made with this kind of hardened, almost like starched paper, that's what we call cloth teak. They were very popular this year, so it was good for us to grab some. I think my aunt got one, and I think I got 2. And again, these will probably go in the booth. They sell really well there. So he's handsome. And then he's a Silvestri, made exclusively for Silvestri cloth teak Santa. I noticed though, as I was looking at stuff when I got home, that he's supposed to have something here in his hand. So he was probably building a toy or something, And I think I'll probably find one of my miniatures to put in his hand, and that way he'll be more complete. But he's also cute. Look at his little gold specks. The first room, the first table, and I'm already seeing big price tags. This one was $60 for that pair as is, which is a little scary. Pretty piece here, but had damage. And then I spotted this piece and my heart skipped a beat. So happy to find this one. Do you remember this piece? I found it at a restore. I will put the video up here. I will also always link them down below. Anytime I do this, if you're on your phone or you're on a computer, you will see a link pop up, right? But if you're watching me on TV, and that's a scary, scary thought, you won't see anything up here. So I will link below. But at a restore, $8, I found this beautiful wall pocket, and I sliced open the back of it and found out that the artist is Vasilou, V-A-S-I-L-I-O-U. See, peeking out of there. And I love this. I was so happy to find this. So when I walked into that room in that estate sale and saw this guy, oh, I heard angels. I heard angels. Look, they are the same birds by the same artist. Sure enough, this one was done in 1990. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love these guys. This one has a tiny bit of damage on it. And when I walked in there, I saw the price sticker was $30. I thought that was still fair, but there is a little bit of damage right here. Somebody colored it in trying to cover it up. I pointed that out and that saved me $6. So I got this piece for $24 and I am thrilled. I love that when it happens, when you find something that you love and then this is just a couple of weeks later, I walk in and here is another piece by the same. Look at the details. I mean, how could you not love those little chunky birds? They're so cute. Color me very happy. I will share the value, of course, with this. But now that I have a collection, I feel like they're going to have to stay together. I am not mad at that. Now, the funny thing about this bowl is it's the first thing I captured and it's the last thing I captured, meaning that I've been through all of the film for what we saw inside the house, and I don't think you will see anything else that I actually picked up and brought home except for this wonderful bowl. So I apologize for that, but we are going to go through and see some cool stuff in the house, and then I will come back and show you what I did pick up. Some little decoupage thing on there. Little bit more voiceover here as we get past this speaker. Playing some popular music. Love that piece of lace framed in there. So cute. Beautiful things on this table, including some pottery. Look at this piece with that crackle glass in the bottom. Gorgeous. And then here on the counter, I found this piece of pottery. And I thought this was beautiful as well. Looks like maybe Majolica Hadley. Wasn't there a picture of a bunch of M.A. Hadley stuff?
Hadley, yeah.
That guy should be with his partner. Didn't we see his partner somewhere?
Out in the garage, I think.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
That's cool. Oh, he's cute.
He's cute. I got a lusterware salt.
Oh, the Hadley's got a big chip out of it.
It's not bad. $8.
Yeah.
German lusterware.
Uh-huh.
Your husband needs all these things.
A black Phantom.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Bring back memories.
Schwinn.
Yeah, might be worth a look up. Oh god, I loved this frog. Look at her eyelashes. Oh, I loved her. And they only had $2 on her, but I could not forgive some of the chipping. She was just a hobbyist piece, but I love that somebody picked the eyelashes for her. Oh, look at this. What is this? It's like a window with these panels. That's neat. Wah, 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 wah.
1993 Westwood.
Is that a big chocolate chip cookie?
Really a pillow.
This is one that I should have asked about. Did not have a price sticker on it, but these go for $20 to $25 on eBay, and they have a great sell-through rate. Biltmore Estate. In the basement, I found another piece of pottery, and it is this beautiful butter bell. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is it's not easy to pick up. There's no lip on it, right? So it sits very flush. So I don't know how convenient this would be, but man, is it beautiful. Look at the blue on there. So if you don't know what a butter bell is, you fill it with water, like ice cold water, and then in the top, you press in butter or a soft cheese, maybe like a cream cheese. And then when you put this down in there, the water protects it and keeps it cool. So especially if you have maybe a lunch or you're serving something, this can be used to spread because it's nice and soft in there, not like a hard stick of butter. So they're really neat to have, and I paid $4 for this one. My aunt got a really cool crate, and the guy that was working downstairs, he was great. He emptied that crate for her, and in that crate were 2 old architectural salvaged pieces. So these would go probably on the corners of a house. I could not leave them behind. I think he gave them to me for $1, and I just thought they were too beautiful. I think somebody will probably use them for some sort of big shelf. You know, I could see this like on a mantle, underneath a mantle, as just some extra architectural elements. They're gorgeous, and I could not pass them up. They'll probably go over to the booth. There's a lot of people with older homes in the area where we have our booth. And I think that somebody's gonna see these and have an idea as to where they need to be used. The last thing that I had a chance to look at in the basement, as they were saying 10 minutes, was the books. And I found a few older ones that I absolutely adore. The hardbacks in the basement were $2 a piece. I ended up getting these 3 for $5 because I talked him into this one being small, so it's only $1. The Value of a Smile by Wilbur D. Nesbitt. And it's just this beautiful little book. Look at the illustrations. It's got this gold. It was published in 1920, and it has a very cool Art Deco look to it. So each of the pages has these beautiful illustrations, and they're very Art Deco, and I just love it. This one I grabbed is a learning to read book. It is called In New Places, and I love the look of it. And then look at some of the illustrations in here. Now, this one is from 1945. It's fabulous. I love these learning to read books because they are packed full of illustrations. And this one has some good ones. Totally adorable. And the last one I got is this great old book. Look at that. Billy Whiskers, Grandchildren. Look at that great guy. And this one is copyright 1909. Look at the inside cover. How fabulous is that? Do you see the saturation of color there? Oh, I love it. Look at this. Just fantastic illustrations. Most of them are black and white, but then you have these great color plates in here. And look at him on the back too. The book itself is in a great color. It's in this like greenish, a little bit of blue. Great display piece. And that was it, guys. Those were the last things that I picked up as they were yelling at us to leave the sale. I spent some money. The Pez bucket was 18. The bowl with the birds was 24, so that's over 40. But that's okay. I found some amazing things. Ooh, talk about some amazing things. I talked about this in the sale on Tuesday if you were there for that. And if you weren't and you want to check out what a live sale looks like with me, I will connect that up here and down below. Go take a look. We have fun. I'm not much of a salesperson, so it's more like silliness and quick sales. But we have a good time. But during that sale, I mentioned that prior to that sale, so that was on a Tuesday, and that Sunday, I spent the day with my new friends, Mike and Deb. Mike inherited a home and all the things in it from his aunt, and he invited me to come and take a look at what was there, and it was overwhelming. I mean, there was such beautiful things. She was a collector and she had tremendous taste, and there was just so many beautiful things. And my aunt went with me and we, made piles of things. And then Mike jumped in and he's like, you need this and you need this and you need this. And he just kept putting boxes on top of my piles. And it was crazy. We filled a van full of stuff, and it was all gifted. And it's going to be quite a journey because I did capture a little bit in the house to show you, but I was really, like I said, a little overwhelmed and trying to see everything. And so I have like this much footage and this much stuff. So I think because a lot of it, Mike just was like piling stuff on, and there were boxes of things that I knew when I started looking on the top of the box that I liked what was in there, and I just kind of put the box on my pile. So we're going to discover it together because I really don't have any idea what's in there. We're just going to go through it and process it together. I'm going to start a series that's going to go into the summer of us processing these boxes, and I'm going to, take you through that journey. I already opened one because Deb had set aside some things for me in a tote. And so the night that I got home and I was exhausted, I did go through that, and oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. You guys, it's so wonderful. I can't even tell you. It was such a blessing. And these are people who just watch me and came to meet me. And I'm beyond blessed because they don't really know my story. I don't share a lot of my story and what I'm doing here, but for them to trust me to come there, and then it's even hard to talk about. It's hard to process. I told Mike when I was leaving, I said, listen, I'm a Libra. Like everything needs to be balanced with us. And this feels very unbalanced. And I was the recipient of an amazing abundance of generosity and kindness, and you guys will get to experience a little bit of that with me, and I can't wait to share it with you. And I'm so thankful. But before I get emotional, I'm going to end it here. I'm just going to say you're going to want to come back for that. We're going to start that next week. And until then, do all those things. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click a like or a dislike. Hit the comments down below. I respond to all my comments, so leave me a little word. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you saw that you loved, or just say hello. The best thing that you can do for the channel to help us grow is to share the channel out. So even on your Facebook page, copy a link, send it over, tell your friends, hey, I'm watching this weirdo who likes to do what I do, which is treasure hunt and find cool stuff. tell them to come over and subscribe to our growing YosoBoho tribe. All right, everybody, I love you. I will see you next week on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Do something fun. Until then, though, take care. I'll see you then. Bye.